afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our 2023 Service Awards. I'm really excited to see everybody here together today. We went through a lot of back and forth about the best way to hold the Service Awards this year and peer recognition event. Some of you sent me incognito messages sharing your views, and we ultimately landed on this format because we wanted to take the opportunity to all be together. And to that end, we're here together on Zoom. I ask you to put your cameras on and to feel free to responsibly give folks your shout outs and congratulations as the ceremony is underway. So use the chat, use your voice, express yourself. Let's try to make this feel like we're all together as one state bar. So I'm not going to go into much here. I think we have a wonderful kind of afternoon session planned for you. I know I was already starting to get emotional. Some of the folks getting their 5-year awards today, I remember meeting them in their first week or so on the job, and I can't believe how time flies. And it's just really going to be nice to recognize our peers today, or your peers. And I did want to also note that one new addition this year, you're not going to hear me talking hardly at all, which is wonderful. You are going to have the benefit of hearing from folks who nominated their peers for awards. So you're really going to get that personal message behind the peer awards in particular. So without further ado, I'm going to turn things over to Tara to kick us off with the service awards portion of the event. Tara?
Good afternoon. Thank you, Leah. So my name again is Tara Clark. It's my pleasure to speak to you today about my colleague, Vincent Au, who's an outstanding professional and an all-around great person. Vincent has been with the State Bar for 20 years, during which time he's become an integral member of our office and the organization. He has a wide breadth of knowledge and experience, which he's always willing to share with others. Vincent is the kind of person who truly embodies a growth mindset. He's always learning, always looking for ways to improve, and always striving to be his best. He joined the State Bar in 2003 in the Office of Certification. From there, he joined the Office of Admissions in 2005 when he was promoted to a moral character analyst. In 2016, he continued his professional growth when he moved to the State Bar Court as a court specialist. Finally, in 2019, he returned to admissions in his current role as a program supervisor for moral character. But Vincent is more than just a great professional. He's also a great person. He has a friendly personality and truly cares about the people he works with. Vincent is the kind of person who can make even the toughest workday a little brighter. During the pandemic, Vincent's compassionate side truly stood out as he went the extra mile to foster bonds with his team and colleagues. Personally, on behalf of others of our team, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to Vincent for his unwavering dedication during those challenging times. When Vincent isn't busy at work, he likes to stay active and spend time with his loved ones. He's an avid volleyball player and fan, and he enjoys snorkeling. In fact, one of his favorite vacation spots is Hawaii, where he can combine his love of the ocean with his love of travel. He also enjoys trips to Palm Springs, where he can play in the pool with his niece and nephew and immerse himself in mid-century modernism. Vincent is the kind of person who truly knows how to live life to the fullest. I feel fortunate to work alongside Vincent. He's an exceptional professional in person, making our workplace a better, more positive, and more productive place to be. I know that whatever challenges come our way, we can count on Vincent to help us face them with a smile and a can-do attitude. Excuse me. I look forward to what the next era will bring for him. Please join me in congratulating Vincent on this milestone.
Thank you, Tara, for your kind words. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my amazing colleagues, past and present, who have taught me, inspired me, and supported me along the way. Finally, I wish you all a safe, healthy, and wonderful holiday season. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Vincent. And up next is George Cardona with the Office of Chief Trial Counsel.
Thanks. We're here to honor 4 employees from OCTC with between 20 and 35 years. So first is Tim Byer. He's being recognized for 20 years at OCTC. He started in 2003 as a deputy trial counsel. He worked on the original loan modification task force, which successfully took on attorney involvement in fraudulent offerings of mortgage loan modification services. He's worked in every facet of OCTC, including trials, intake, and review, and recently he was among the first group of OCTC attorneys promoted to fill the new Attorney 4 position. He also served as union president from 2006 to 2008. Outside of OCTC, Tim is an amateur songwriter, builds guitars, does plumbing, and is a worship leader at his church on the beach in Torrance. He's a father of 4, a stepfather of 2, and the recent grandfather of a 7-month-old granddaughter. Congratulations to Tim on 20 years at OCTC. We hope he stays around for at least a few more. Next up from OCTC is Danilo Danny Bernice. Danny Bernice is recognized for 30 years at the State Bar. He started working for the bar in 1993 as a mailroom clerk, then served as a deputy court clerk with the State Bar Court. He was here when the bar closed down in June of 1998. Shortly after the bar reopened, he was hired as a records coordinator for OCTC's file retention unit, where he was subsequently promoted to senior administrative assistant, a title that changed this year to program specialist 3. Danny attended Manuel L. Quezon University in the Philippines, where he obtained a bachelor's degree in commerce, majoring in finance, and earned a Bachelor of Law degree. He also played center and forward for semi-professional basketball for 3 years in the Philippines. Danny married his wife Meliana in 1990, and they migrated to the United States the following year. Together, they have 2 wonderful sons. Brian graduated from Mount St. Mary's College with a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing and currently works as a registered nurse at Keck Medical Center, USC. Andre graduated from Cal State Northridge in May of this year with a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology. In December of this year, Danny and his wife welcomed Maya, their first grandchild. Danny's supervisor has explained that he's been extraordinarily lucky to have Danny as his team lead in file retention the entire time working at the bar. He refers to Danny as OCTC's file bloodhound because he is able to locate files no one else can. Danny epitomizes dependability, loyalty, trustworthiness, and a true commitment to OCTC's mission of public protection. Congratulations on an outstanding 30 years and counting at the State Bar. Next is Lisa Foster. Lisa is being recognized for 35 years at OCTC. She started at OCTC as a legal secretary in January of 1988. To provide some perspective, that was when we still used floppy disks to store our electronic data. Die Hard was first released, and yes, it is a Christmas movie. And for the first time in US history, compact discs outsold vinyl records. Lisa was promoted to complaint analyst and intake in 1993, the year both Jurassic Park and Sleepless in Seattle were released. She was promoted to investigator in 1999, which coincided with the release of the second of the 7 Harry Potter movies. Novels, the introduction of the Euro and the Y2K scare. Lisa has now been with OCTC for well over 35 years. Her 36th anniversary is coming up on January 4th of 2024. She's worked through building moves, the legislative shutdown of the State Bar, a myriad of technological changes, including OCTC's transition from AS400 to Odyssey, and an uncountable number of OCTC reorganizations, including our most recent, which took place in July of this year. Lisa hasn't let any of these changes deter her from her work or cause it to falter. Lisa, we all appreciate your commitment to OCTC and are lucky to have you as a coworker. Thank you. And finally, Connie Cuellar is being recognized for 35 years at the State Bar. She was hired on April Fool's Day in 1988 as a receptionist. Back then, the receptionist had no computer and everything was done by hand. Since that time, she's held a number of different positions relating to processing and tracking subpoenas and court documents, processing invoices, and coordinating records. She's currently in OCT's file retention unit, where she has worked since 2018. Connie grew up in Monterey Park and graduated from Mark Keppel High School before attending East LA City College. She's extremely proud of her 2 sons. Nicholas attended Pasadena City College and works full-time for Long Beach Memorial Hospital in the OR. Patrick graduated from the University of Evansville in Indiana and is currently the program camp director for Emerald Bay on Catalina Island. Connie also has 3 fur babies to whom she is also extraordinarily dedicated. Gracie, 16, a Chihuahua Jack Russell mix, Bruce, 11, a Chihuahua Terrier mix, and Cara, 4, a Black Lab German Shepherd mix. Connie, as you may be able to tell from her picture, is a lifelong Dodgers fan. Even though 2023 wasn't a particularly great year for the Dodgers, There were a couple of milestone moments for Connie as a fan. She started the year by attending spring training in Glendale, Arizona for the first time. Later in the year, she finally made it onto the field at Dodger Stadium for the first time, thanks to the helpful Honda people. Connie has always said that her favorite thing about working for the bar is the camaraderie and the lifelong friends she's made here. She's well known in OCTC for decorating her workstation for every occasion. In addition, she coordinates the monthly birthday celebrations for the file retention and 6180/90 units. She is a huge part of what makes OCTC a great place to work. Congratulations, Connie, on an amazing 35 years at the bar. And I don't think, oh, Connie, do you have anything you want to say?
I just wanted to say thank you to everyone. And I'm a big crybaby too, so I just wanted to say thank you for those that have made my 35 years fun. And I'll still be here after I leave. So I just wanted to say thank you, George.
Great,
Thank you,
thanks.
Robert.
Thank you.
Thank you. And with that, I will turn it over to Matt Hart from Information Technology.
Hi, we'd like to, we, IT, myself, of course, would like to recognize Yu Zhao for his dedication in learning everything he can about our collection system, specifically how our Koala Finance system integrates with our collection software. His exceptional skills in extracting valuable insights and data analysis, learning how the system is currently coded and making recommendations for future improvements has really helped our team. He's very organized and structured, and his analysis, how he identifies and categorizes problems so that we can take care of them in groups. And he has taken these tasks with much gusto, acting the data scientist and learning how it was coded and how it needs to be changed to fit our new business needs. His technical expertise and confidence and positive attitude makes him a very valuable team member for the State Bar of California. Congratulations, Yu Zhao. And if you'd like to say anything, you have to unmute, of course. We all have that muting problem.
Sorry, I was muted for a second. So what I was saying is I feel greatly honored by this nomination. I'd like to take this chance to thank everyone in the office for their welcome, support, and knowledge transfer, because I'm 3 years in the bar, so I guess I'm relatively green compared with all these veterans. And still, I feel there are a lot out there for me to learn. And I really appreciate the opportunity at the bar to contribute, to grow, and enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you.
That concludes IT's nominations for peer recognition awards. I think the time goes.
So I think, Matt, we were doing service awards now, and I'm not.
Yeah, Matt, do you have one for Amy?
Why don't we move past Matt, to State Bar Court, and maybe offline someone can try to help Matt get to IT. Could we do that?
We could have King is up next.
Okay.
Yes, I can start from here. Hi, everybody. So I'm here to present a 20 years service award for Fumiko Yoshida. Her dedication, hard work, and commitment significantly enriched the State Bar of California. She began her career at the bar in 2003, and she is now a senior program analyst at the IT department. Over the years, many of us and many of you have worked with her in a variety of projects and programs, especially the Odyssey case management system. Outside of work and being a chauffeur of her two girls, she loves to travel. Disneyland and Hawaii are her favorite places, and she would like to travel to Japan with her family in the next few years. Fumiko, thank you for your service and congratulations for this well-deserved recognition. The next person I'm giving the service award is Russell Baker. Mr. Baker has dedicated 35 years at the State Bar. He began his career as the at the General Services Department in 1987, and currently a proud member of our IT department. Here's a few facts about Russell's personal life. He is interested in photography, record collecting, and movie collecting. In his collection, he has over 5,000 movies and 7,000 CD titles. Very big collection. Congratulations, sir. And he was a professional DJ. He has played at several State Bar events. Thank you, Russell, for your commitment. Congratulations. And Russell, would you like to have a few words?
Well, thank you, Ping, and thank you all. I have enjoyed my 35 years plus here at the State Bar. I have always worked in a service environment, and I enjoy it because I really like working with you guys and helping you out of jams and answering questions and all of that. And I really appreciate the families that I've grown up with. I've seen, families begin, grow, and prosper. And I really enjoy my time here. And I hope to enjoy a few more years, not many, but few more years. Thank you all.
Thank you, Russell.
Thank you, Russell. Next up is Rebecca Rosenberg from the State Bar Court.
Thank you, Ping. I am delighted to present to Gordon Grenay his 20-year service award. Gordon started with the State Bar in 2003 as a deputy trial counsel in the office of the chief trial counsel. In the fall of 2007, he was promoted to a senior attorney in the State Bar Court, and he was promoted again to a supervising attorney in the State Bar Court's hearing department in August of 2019. Gordon is an outstanding supervisor. He is a role model to his team and is very well respected by the judges, managers, attorneys, court clerks, administrative supervisors, and other court staff that he works with on a daily basis. Gordon epitomizes the State Bar's values. He demonstrates clarity by setting clear expectations for his team members and provides them with clear direction and feedback. He demonstrates the value of investing in our people by encouraging the professional growth and development of his staff, by encouraging participation in training and development opportunities. Gordon demonstrates the State Bar value of respect by not only treating others with kindness and respect, but by making them feel valued, empowered, and supported. He demonstrates the State Bar value of excellence through his outstanding legal work. His legal analysis, research, and writing are greatly respected by the hearing judges. Lastly, he demonstrates a growth mindset, which is something I personally greatly admire about Gordon. He is always learning, reading books, listening to podcasts, and participating in training and development programs to continue to grow both personally and professionally. Gordon is a strong and motivating leader and someone I strive to emulate. Outside of work, Gordon is a devoted husband and father to his attorney wife, Renee, and his children, Addie, a senior majoring in communications at UC Santa Barbara, and Gavin, who just this year became an Eagle Scout and who is in the honors transfer program at El Camino Community College. When his children were younger, he coached girls softball and was active in Y Guides and Boy Scouts. Gordon also enjoys hiking and reading, and I always know when it's getting close to the start of the NFL football season when Gordon requests a vacation day to go see his friends in Las Vegas and select his fantasy football team. Gordon is an aquarist. That's a word I just learned, as he enjoys tropical fish, particularly African cichlids and has two 95-gallon aquariums. Gordon, you are an excellent attorney, an outstanding supervisor, and an even better person. Thank you for your dedication and hard work over the past 20 years. I'm honored to call you my colleague and dear friend. Congratulations on 20 years of service to the State Bar and the State Bar Court. This recognition today is very well deserved. And up next is Michelle Crampton from the State Bar Court.
But let's see if Gordon wants to say anything. It's tough to say anything after that, Rebecca. That was beautiful.
I would just like to say that was really wonderful, Rebecca. Thank you so much. And thank you to everybody who's helped me on this journey. And I look forward to continuing the journey with you all. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Gordon. Up next is Michelle Crampton from the State Bar Court.
I'm all choked up. With that. How am I supposed to follow that? I'm going to get even more choked up because it's my absolute honor to recognize Julie Gonzalez for her 35 years of service. For those of you who might not be aware, the State Bar Court is a relatively small office with approximately 35-ish employees statewide, which is why I'm proud to say it's not unusual for there to be several employees with 20 or even 30 more years of service. I believe one of our employees currently holds the highest seniority with 37 years of service. Julie's not far behind that with 35 years and counting of dedicated service. Julie began her illustrious career with the State Bar Court in 1988 as a word processing technician in the administrative unit. We don't have that anymore. And was soon promoted to Administrative Assistant 1. She then made a lateral move to the hearing department as a Deputy Clerk 4 and was later promoted to a case coordinator. Again, these titles will only sound familiar to people who have been around for a while because most of them do not exist anymore. During this time, Julie worked with Judge Smith, Judge Wesley, and Judge Watai. In 1998, Julie briefly abandoned the State Bar Court, how dare she, to take a legal secretary position in the Client Security Fund. But only a year later, she was recalled to the State Bar Court to resume her case coordinator position. Julie was promoted to case administrator shortly thereafter, working in the review department, in the hearing department first with Judge Watai, Judge, I have to get this right, Bacigalupo, Judge Hahn, Judge McGill, and Judge Valenzuela. In 2017, and shortly after Judge Hahn's elevation to the review department, Julie volunteered to follow him there and transferred to the review department and support the panel, which at that time included presiding Judge Purcell, Judge Hahn, Judge McGill, and Judge Stovitz. Since then, her position has been reclassified to court specialist and most recently to court clerk. Julie currently supports the now presiding Judge Hahn, Judge McGill, Judge Rebus, and Judge Stovitz. Judge Hahn has said he considers himself the luckiest judge at the court to have had Julie as his clerk almost continuously since his appointment in 2003. He said Julie's mastery of her job and her reliable performance are legendary in State Bar Court, and I feel so fortunate to have that skill set available to benefit me. She cares a great deal about her job, the State Bar Court, and the State Bar. Julie shares a home with her niece, her sister, and her brother. She's especially grateful to have them here after waiting more than 24 years for them to receive their immigrant visas and relocate from the Philippines. Outside of work, Julie's a voracious reader. She enjoys books on Asian history and economics. She's accumulated countless Asian history books from libraries of her grand uncle and her spinster aunt. Those are Julie's words. Julie also enjoys recreational fishing, which I just learned, as she was taught by her cousin who was a commercial fisherman. Julie's also dedicated herself to years of volunteer work, including the Covenant House in Hollywood, which provides support and assistance to unhoused youths living on the streets of Hollywood. Julie, thank you for 35 years of exemplary dedication and service. We are so grateful for you and your countless contributions. You are truly a legend in the State Bar Court. And she's not on, so I'm going to say it is next my pleasure to introduce Steve Mazer to present the Raquel Hines Memorial Award.
Thank you, Michelle. And I want to point out we did have a little technical glitch. We have two more service awards to give, Amy Choi and Carlos Dominguez in IT. But we're going to go on to the Raquel Hines Memorial Award now, and we're going to come back to those two in just a moment. So thank you, everybody, for your patience with that. So it is time now to present the third annual Raquel Hines Memorial Award. As many of you remember, Raquel worked at the bar for 17 years before her very sad and tragic death 3 years ago. In her last few years, she worked in attorney regulation, and she had several other roles at the bar before that and was the union president for a very long time. Both at the bar and in her personal life, Raquel lived a life of generosity and kindness and service to others, and her memory will always be a source of inspiration to those of us who were fortunate enough to know her. This is a very sad moment because many of us still feel Raquel's loss very deeply, but it's also a happy moment as we honor Raquel's memory by recognizing someone else at the bar who embodies those same qualities. So I'm very pleased to present this year's Raquel Hines Memorial Award to Linda Knitter. Linda is a program manager in the Division of Regulation. Here we have Linda on the screen. Linda joined the State Bar almost 34 years ago, February of 1990. She worked in finance and certification and legal specialization and has worked in attorney regulation for the last 10 years. Linda possesses an amazing amount of institutional knowledge because of her long tenure at the bar, but also because she's inquisitive and has always been eager to help, eager to learn, eager to take on new things. Linda has an incredible work ethic, and when she's not doing her own job, Linda trains others with patience and kindness, takes the time to explain the who, what, how, and why of everything that we do, and has been an endless source of support to her own teammates and to others at the bar. There's an expression that goes, work hard, be kind, and amazing things will happen. Well, Linda is the embodiment of that expression. She is lovely, kind. She makes amazing things happen. Linda, we thank you so much for your friendship, for your kindness, for your outstanding service to the bar, and to your dedication to the bar's mission of public protection. You are taking a well-deserved retirement in a few weeks, and we are really going to miss you. But before you go, we're very honored to present you with the third annual Raquel Hines Memorial Award. You're welcome to say a few words if you would like to.
I do actually, Steve. Thank you so much. This is such an incredible honor for me, one that I didn't see coming, but it is such a wonderful surprise. And it has been a very long ride for me here at the State Bar, and a good one. I've learned a lot here, made friends with lots of wonderful coworkers, and all over the State Bar, really in other departments. And I've had that opportunity to work with lots of people everywhere. So I am truly grateful. And again, it's such an honor, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Linda.
Linda, I just wanted to say this is totally off agenda, but I just really appreciate you, Linda, and your calmness and grace with which you approach even the most difficult situation. It's something for all of us to emulate. So I just wanted to say that to you directly, and congratulations on being able to move off into this exciting next phase of retirement. And I hope you have a wonderful adventure ahead of you. So thank you.
Thank you, Leah.
Thank you. So now we're going to go back and do these two other service anniversary awards that we missed. Amy Choi celebrating 20 years, and I believe Venkata is going to say a few words about Amy.
Thanks, Steve. Well, yeah. So
can you just hang on 1 second? We're just going to let our tech folks get you on screen.
Oh, okay, sure.
And of course, we're having a little technical difficulty during the IT portion of the service awards. So I think there's always a little humor in that. So if our folks could just find Venkata's picture. Here we go. I see. Okay, now you can take Steve's picture off. And you can put Amy Choi's picture on, and we are going to be good to go. No, Venkata, you're going to put your camera back on. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, I'm not able to
take off.
No, Venkata, put your camera back on.
Yeah, I'm not able to take out.
Okay. Okay. Oh, here we are in business. Thanks, everybody.
Okay, thanks, Steve. Yeah, thanks for giving the opportunity to talk about Amy. Congratulations, Amy, for your 20 years. So Amy Choi joined in State Bar in 2003 as a IT analyst. Later, she promoted as a senior IT analyst. And she is working in the regulations, billing, and finance. She always very focused and yeah, very she likes to travel and she enjoys going to restaurants and she likes to spend time with the family. So I really appreciate working with her. I joined with State Bar 2016. I got the opportunity to work with Amy, and she really focused on the talks and taking care about the duties and so I would like to congratulate for the 20 years anniversary. And Amy, do you want to cover anything?
Venkata, thank you so much for the kind words. It has been an honor and a pleasure to work with you and all my other colleagues in the IT department, as well as business stakeholders. It was a lot of fun working in my State Bar profile, getting the features in, and the big rush before our December 1st deadline is always an adrenaline rush. But I'm just grateful that I get to work with you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Amy.
Thank you, Amy. And now we're going to go to Susan Brooker, who's going to present the service award to Carlos Dominguez.
Am I waiting for a picture?
Yes, we are just waiting one more second. Okay, take it away.
All right, thank you. So I want to congratulate Carlos Dominguez on 30 years of the State Bar. He was here and had a break when the State Bar took a break. He's been in many departments. He's been in OCTC, he's been in IT. He's been helping with everything from Word templates to online complaint form to the COI. He's transferred over to my team about 3 years ago and has been, critical in helping people get to the next step of their, put in enhancements, get to the next step. Carlos has 3 amazing kids. He has 1 teenager and one 18-year-old and a 13-year-old and an 11-year-old. So keeping him busy. He loves to travel with his family. He's always constantly taking trips to Costa Rica and Florida and everybody in between. He's preparing for his retirement and he's looking forward to buying that Harley that he's always wanted. So thank you, Carlos, for all your hard work. We greatly appreciate it.
Thank you, Susan. Now we're going to turn over. Oh, somebody's saying something. Okay, now we're going to start the peer recognition part of our awards. And as Leah said, this year we're doing something a little bit different, having the people who nominated the folks talk about the folks that they nominated. So I'm going to turn it over to Cindy Chan.
Hi, my name is Cindy Chan. I'm a supervising attorney at the Office of Chief Trial Counsel. I'm actually here today presenting on behalf of Sarah Master. She is an investigator at the Office of Chief Trial Counsel. Sarah nominated Kenneth Advincula for a Peer Recognition Award. Kenneth is also an investigator at OCTC. So on behalf of Sarah Master, I'm presenting the peer recognition award to Kenneth for embodying State Bar values of respect, growth mindset, and investing in our people. So I just want to read a message from Sarah. Kenneth is someone I can depend on. He listens and follows through. It is a pleasure for me to work with him and watch him grow into a leader over the past several years. So thank you, Sarah Master, for nominating Kenneth Advincula. Next up, we have Jean Krasilnikoff from the Office of General Counsel.
Thank you, Cindy. Hi, everybody. I am Jean Krasilnikoff with the Office of General Counsel, and I am delighted to present a peer recognition award to Brady Dewar. And while I'm presenting this award, I know that our office leadership is also in full support of Brady. While there are myriad reasons to recognize Brady's achievements, including that he's being recognized for 5 years of service this year, he deserves this recognition for his tireless work over the past year in leading the Office of General Counsel's efforts in the matter of Cohn versus State Bar, which is pending in the Ninth Circuit. For those of you who are not familiar with the case, it's been going on for several years at this point and has significant implications for the State Bar. It's rare for the Ninth Circuit to hear a case en banc, and this is one of those rare cases. Although there was a huge team effort in preparing for the briefing of the case, as well as preparing for the en banc oral argument, Brady really took the helm and did excellent work on behalf of the State Bar. He's quick to give credit to others who assisted, he exhibited an incredible work ethic, and he graciously received a huge amount of feedback throughout the entire process. I had the pleasure of watching Brady argue the case in person, and he made all of us extremely proud. While his work on Cohn was a superb example of the kind of employee Brady is, day to day, he's always willing to help his coworkers, he has a great attitude, and he's a truly excellent attorney. We're delighted to see you recognized in this way, Brady. Next up is Audrey Ching.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Audrey Ching, the Director of the Office of Admissions, and it is with great pleasure that I get to acknowledge and celebrate the outstanding contributions of a truly remarkable individual, Devin McFarland. There's her picture. In her role as a sub-entity coordinator for the Committee of Bar Examiners, Devin has exemplified a level of dedication and responsibility that goes beyond the ordinary. Devin's commitment to excellence is evident in her proactive approach to staffing and managing the Committee of Bar Examiners. She doesn't merely fulfill her duty, she takes ownership of the entire process, ensuring that every meeting, whether held virtually on Zoom, or when we had a scramble to host a meeting in person at Loyola Law School in Los Angeles, everything unfolds seamlessly. Her meticulous planning and organizational skills have played a pivotal role in the success of these meetings, making them not only efficient, but also impactful. What sets Devin apart is her methodical approach to problem solving. Rather than simply jumping in, putting out fires, addressing immediate needs, she takes the time to analyze and understand the intricacies of every situation. Devin's dedication to figuring out what needs to be done before taking action is a testament to her strategic mindset and commitment to achieving the best possible outcomes. Beyond her specific role with the Committee of Bar Examiners, Devin has demonstrated a genuine interest in continuous learning and improvement. Her enthusiasm extends beyond her job responsibilities to encompass a broader understanding of the entire Office of Admissions. Perhaps the most commendable one of Devin's abilities is her ability to approach her work with a consistently positive attitude. In an environment that often demands resilience and adaptability, Devin's optimism shines through, creating a positive and motivating atmosphere for her colleagues, including me. Her uplifting spirit not only makes her a joy to work with, but also significantly contributes to the cohesion and success of our team. Please join me in celebrating Devin. There's no sound of applause on Zoom, but I hear it. Yeah. And now I'm going to move to Erica Doherty.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm Erica Doherty. I'm the Program Director for the State Bar's Office of Professional Competence, and I'm here to acknowledge Albert Lee, who is a lead program analyst in our office. Oh, there he is. Thank you. So first of all, I wanted to recognize the excellence that he provides within the State Bar, not only to others within the State Bar, but also to the attorneys that he speaks with each day on the ethics hotline. Even during several high-stress moments over the past year, while he's been navigating changes to the Client Trust Account Protection Program, Rule 8.3, and other changes, Albert is committed to providing excellent quality and service to attorneys that contact the ethics hotline. He also manages to do it with a positive attitude each day. While I submitted this peer recognition award, I'm sure our entire team and certainly those that speak with Albert on the ethics hotline would agree with this recognition. And thank you to Albert, and here's to a more stable 2024. And next up is Jessica Jorgensen with the State Bar Court. Thank you.
I'm not on camera yet, I don't think.
Hey, can we
Should
get
I just-
Jessica on camera instead of Dewan? Thank you.
I'm here to present the Peer Recognition Award for Gordon Grenier, supervising attorney in the State Bar Court, for his embodiment of each of the State Bar values. I don't know if there's going to be a picture or if he's going to join. Okay. It seems only fitting that the Master of Recognition is getting some recognition himself today. And while I may be the one presenting this award, I happen to know that these sentiments are shared by others, including my fellow teammates. I don't really know what I could say beyond what the kind words that Rebecca said about Gordon in recognizing him for his 20 years of service, but I'll do my best. Gordon is a perfect example of what it means to walk the talk and lead by example. He's a joy to work with, and his positive attitude is contagious. He just exudes the kind of energy that everybody wants to be around. And I should know this because I was, until recently, the office right next door to his for the last 3 years. His never-ending quest for growth and improvement is admirable and inspires excellence in those around him. Gordon is always sharing little bits of insight that he's gained from the wide array of podcasts, audiobooks, and YouTube videos that he watches or listens to, whether it be an inspirational quote or, yes, even a new way to tie your shoelaces, which seriously, I'm sure he would gladly share the link in the chat if anybody asks. Gordon is also a forward thinker and an excellent communicator. He keeps a pulse on the cases coming through the pipeline so that he can help us anticipate and prepare for the inevitable wave of work that always seems to come at the worst possible time. And when that wave does come, Gordon isn't just encouraging us from the sidelines. He's in the trenches with us, shouldering some of the workload on top of his already full plate as a supervisor. Above all else, Gordon has a special knack for connecting with those around him and making everyone feel seen, heard, and valued. He routinely takes the time to recognize the accomplishments of others, big or small, and he's always looking for ways to celebrate and lift us up, whether it's by a personalized email or through a shout out in the value segment that he has incorporated into our team meeting. We don't say it enough, but from me and the rest of the team, thank you, Gordon, for everything that you do, and congratulations on this well-deserved recognition. And now I'm going to pass it back to Rebecca Rosenberg of State Bar Court.
Thank you, Jessica. I am honored today to present a Peer Recognition Award to State Bar Court Senior Paralegal Jennifer Dave, who embodies the State Bar values of excellence, growth mindset, and respect. Jennifer is the consummate team player. When Jennifer learns that a colleague needs assistance without being asked, Jennifer asks, "How can I help?" not if I can help. Jennifer always steps up and offers to find solutions to issues confronting her team. Her work is excellent, and she is kind, considerate, and respectful to those with whom she works. She is always learning and applying new aspects of technology to make work processes more efficient for her colleagues. Congratulations, Jennifer, on this well-deserved Peer Recognition Award. And up next is Dewan Nguyen from the Office of Access and Inclusion.
Hi, everyone. It is my great pleasure today to present this award to Jennifer Zelnick. Jennifer Zelnick is an excellent example of an employee who embodies the State Bar's growth mindset value. Jennifer leads our regulatory reform and innovative legal services research initiative. And in her short time at the State Bar, she's developed her expertise and the expertise of our office around this work. Jennifer is fostering new relationships with various stakeholders, including other government bodies, law schools, and law firms. But more importantly, Jennifer has pushed our office to think about new ways that technologies and how non-lawyers can help to expand access to justice for low-income and moderate-income Californians. Her research paved the way for a convening on harnessing emerging trends to expand access to justice that took place earlier this year. The convening brought together executive leaders from California's legal aid organizations to explore how technology like generative AI can be used by legal aid attorneys. Held both at the State Bar's Los Angeles office and on Zoom, the convening hosted 179 attendees from 81 organizations. In addition, Jennifer is the committee coordinator for the Homelessness Prevention and Bank Grants Committees, where she oversees the distribution of over $30 million worth of grants per year. Jennifer is smart, hardworking, dedicated, and her enthusiasm is infectious. We admire Jennifer's ability to juggle numerous projects with grace and unending emotional intelligence. Thank you, Jennifer, for your contributions, and it's just been wonderful seeing you blossom to this position last year. And up next, we have Maricela Guerrero from OCTC. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. It is my pleasure to recognize, is there going to be a picture? Kathy Palacios for growth, mindset, and respect. And those of us who had the opportunity and pleasure of knowing and working with her know just how amazing she is. She is a team player and always willing to lend a helping hand. She has become the go-to person for many of us here. I know I can count on her when I have a question or need assistance with the pleading of filing, and she provides me with the direction that I need every single time. Kathy has a strong work ethic, and it shows as she goes above and beyond in her duties while handling them all with grace and diligence. She embraces challenges with positivity, and that is something to admire and look up to. Thank you, Kathy, for being you, and congratulations. Next up is Ron from Office of Research and Statistics.
Good afternoon, everyone. Ron B. with the Mission Advancement and Accountability. I'm glad to present the award today to, I'm waiting for the picture to show up. Am I going without a picture?
There should be a picture.
Okay. Are you putting the picture up?
All right. Because without a picture, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. I'm presenting an award to our colleague, Kulan and Endana Bata. She joined us barely a year ago from Judicial Council. And at the time she joined us around the summer of last year, our group was just the beginning to play with Power BI as a new tool. And she had a lot of experience using Tableau, Power BI, and that helped our entire team to begin to use that as a standard tool to create a lot of reports. And her contribution is instrumental for our group and the State Bar to use Power BI to create a set of metrics, dashboards that's often used for different purposes, but primarily for presenting the key metrics for OCTC, CRU, and 2201 dashboards to demonstrate the progress and other things that needs attention presented to the Board of Trustees. And her detail to data quality issues, and then also incorporating the constant feedback, taking a lot of time to continually improving the dashboard, has really made the tool a very useful dashboard for everyone to begin to look at the data. And in addition, for other team members, we all learned from her and in using the tool more effectively. And just after submitting the nomination, I just went through this variety of projects, and she was able to complete one of the Access Lex grant project that was submitted. That was an important contribution also having to do with bar exam studies. So her talent, technical experience, and hardworking, involves many different areas, and she's a very important member of our group, and for the State Bar to be very fortunate to have her. Any opportunity for Kulan to say a few words?
Sure.
Kulan, are you on?
I'm on. Thank you, Ron. Happy to be on our small team that makes a big impact for the rest of the State Bar. So it's been a great year.
So I'll be turning to who's next in turn?
We're going to go with Aline.
Aline. Thanks, Kulan.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you, everybody. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Aline Docton. I'm the General Counsel for the State Bar. It is my pleasure to present the Peer Recognition Award to Kirsten Galler, who is the Senior Attorney within the Office of General Counsel. Kirsten exhibits values of excellence and respect on a daily basis. Kirsten joined State Bar and the OGC team in 2022 and quickly came up to speed and became an integral part of the OGC team. In addition to working on LA Times petition and the various disclosures we all know we did this year, Kirsten stepped in to supervise certain litigation cases. She really helped elevate the defense strategy in litigation and is truly invested in the growth of her colleagues and those she supervises. She's always generous with her time, knowledge, experience, and offers valuable input to those she works with and supervises. And she does so while treating others with dignity, integrity, and inclusiveness. As you heard earlier, there was a huge team effort to get ready for the Cohen oral argument, and Brady really took the helm and delivered exceptional argument in court. Kirsten was central to the high-level strategic work and planning that supported this effort, and did so in a manner that really demonstrated humility, excellence, and respect. While I have the pleasure of presenting this award to her, I know that many on their team here join in this recognition and these kind words. Thank you, Kirsten. And with that in mind, I'm turning over to Lisa Chavez. Oh, I'm sorry. Do we have an opportunity if she wants to say anything? I didn't see her, so.
The program, but
okay.
Wants to, you can.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lisa Chavez, and I'm the Director of the Office of Research and Statistics within the Division of MAD. I'm delighted to recognize Lisette Garcia, who's in my office, for excellence. Lisette joined the State Bar as a program coordinator and expressed interest in developing her research skills. She was then promoted to program analyst and since then has taken every opportunity to learn and grow as a researcher. And she was recently promoted to senior program analyst. Lisette has distinguished herself over the last year by contributing to several high-impact projects, all the while consistently demonstrating a really remarkable level of dedication and enthusiasm in her work. She consistently exceeds expectations in tasks that she undertakes, and she's always ready to offer assistance, support her peers, and go the extra mile. Thank you, Lisette, for your significant contributions to the success of our team, of MAD, and the State Bar as a whole. I look forward to continuing to mentor your skill development and watching you grow.
And we should apologize for the missing advancement and accountability. If you can see that, Lisette and Lisa and everyone in MAD, that's a typo. That's not the name of the division. All right, thank you.
Up next, we have David Carranza from the Regulation Division.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. There is Turner. So it is my honor to present with this award to Louis Turner. She has under 12 years here at Attorney Regulations, now known Division of Regulation. On top of that, she has 2.5 more years as a temp. That's when she started. She's now a supervisor here at the Division of Regulation, and she's one of those individuals that truly seems to understand the difference between just doing her job and being a true leader and hands-on help anybody that needs assistance from her. She's always helping and teaching others everything she knows, sharing her emails, responses, and everything like that. And I have learned a lot from her in the short time that I've been working recognition. Even in the times when it's really busy, she never stops to think about it and always help others. She has created a positive and very inclusive work environment, and her impact will be greatly missed once she retires in the next few weeks. This is the reason I believe she deserves to be acknowledged and appreciated while she's still with us. I'm very fortunate to have worked with you, Louise Turner. Thank you for all your dedication and all the work that you've done here at the State Bar. And with that, I will now handle the virtual microphone to Kelly Gerner with the Office of Chief Trial.
Thank you so much, David, and congratulations, Louise Turner. Allow me to join the chorus of voices singing your praises today. As David said, my name is Kelly Gerner. I'm a supervising attorney in the Office of Chief Trial Counsel, and today I'm presenting on behalf of multiple nominators across several different units in OCTC. It is an honor to be able to present a peer recognition award to Mark Harvey. Mark is an attorney in OCTC's intake unit, and to quote one of his nominators, is an intake rock star. He is incredibly knowledgeable thanks to his illustrious civil litigation background. He's extremely efficient, and he's always there to mentor new folks and to help out. Mark's team spirit has been especially important over the last year as our complaint volume has risen. All of Mark's many nominators mentioned that he is approachable, helpful, positive, and one of their go-to people for answering questions, discussing cases, and inspiring team morale. Another nominator said, Mark Harvey is one of the brightest stars in the intake constellation. We are all the lucky beneficiaries of his wisdom and his experience. He is consistently one of the most productive read attorneys in the department, but he also brings consistent excellence to his work. Mark invests in our people every day, serving as an informal mentor to much of the intake team. He approaches questions with clear eyes and a warm demeanor. Mark's office is always open to his colleagues, and he is universally respected and admired. The State Bar is a great place to work because of people like Mark Harvey. Congratulations, Mark. And next up, please welcome, also from the Office of Chief Trial Counsel, Julie Finola.
Thank you, Kelly. I'm pleased to present the next award to Mary Lou Mejia, who is being recognized for her excellence, respect, and growth mindset. It would be impossible for me to capture in this very short time that we have everything that contributed to Mary Lou's nomination. So what I will present to you today are the Cliff Notes. Mary Lou consistently demonstrates excellence in her willingness to go above and beyond for others, regardless of what team they are on. A recent example of this, which I found out about after I had submitted her nomination, was last month when she was recognized at the OCTC staff meeting for bringing treats to the people on the Eastman trial team. What's significant about this is that Mary Lou was not assigned to support any of the attorneys on that trial team, nor did she work on that trial team, but she extended herself. And why? Well, I can't say with certainty, but I suspect it's because Mary Lou saw an opportunity to do something nice and she acted upon it. And that's just her nature. Mary Lou is respectful and she embodies the true definition of professionalism. Oftentimes, she suggests innovative ways to improve procedures that save time and money, and she works hard in carrying out everyday tasks. Thinking out of the box comes naturally for her, to the benefit of all of us. Above all, you will always see a smile on Mary Lou's face and an I can do that attitude, making her a delight to work with. So on behalf of the entire CTA team, and by extension, the entire State Bar family, thank you, Mary Lou, for all of your positive contributions, and congratulations on this well-deserved award. Our next presenter is Kyu Hee Han in the Office of Access and Inclusion.
Hi, my name is Cutie Hahn, and I'm on the NAUPL team. I speak for everyone on our team who would agree that Rosie keeps us afloat. As another member of our team says, she is the heart of our organization. She's kind, she's helpful, and has a seemingly never-ending supply of patience for all of us. And I mean us as in me. So Rosie is able to somehow anticipate everyone's needs before we even approach her with them. She is truly a gift to not just our team, but to everyone she comes across. Thank you so much, Rosie. We love you. And next up is Rocio Avalos with OCTC.
Hi everyone, I'm Rocio Avalos, and it's my pleasure to recognize Shannon Crossley in the Office of Access and Inclusion. Among many strengths, Shannon is smart, kind, thoughtful, and professional, and makes those she interacts with feel heard and supported. This applies to how she handles the numerous calls and emails our office receives from the general public, and how she responds to inquiries from and provides technical assistance to nonprofit legal aid organizations that receive state bar grants, often going the extra mile to ensure that there is a successful resolution. Shannon also interacts patiently and professionally, often during high-stress times, with licensees applying for the pro bono practice program who are seeking waiver of annual licensee fees. And in the meeting support she provides the members of the Council on Access and Fairness and the Legal Services Trust Fund Commission and its 8 committees. Shannon is always thoughtful and professional and has helped foster a more inclusive work environment, reminding us to think about different communication and learning styles, which has resulted in more engaging and collaborative team conversations. Shannon's an integral part of the Office of Access and Inclusion and exemplifies the value of respect in our interactions with team members and the public. We thank you, Shannon, and we appreciate you. And I'll pass it to Natalie Flores from the Office of Chief Trial Counsel.
Hi, everyone. I'm here to recognize Tahir Hagos. Tahir goes above and beyond to assist us paralegals with large print jobs of our exhibits and is always ready to assist on any last-minute requests, usually mine. Tahir, thank you for all your hard work, and I really, really appreciate you. Congratulations. Next up, we have Mari Cruz for the next award.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon. My name is Mari Cruz Parpan. I'm here on behalf of the Office of Probation, and we nominated Supervising Attorney Terry Goldage for an award in the categories of excellence and invested in our people. Terry leads a group of 6 probation case coordinators and 1 program assistant, 2. We turn to Terry for everything and anything, and she's very supportive of our team. Terry is great at identifying problems and proposing solutions for those problems. She quickly and appropriately addresses any situation that may have an impact on the department or any staff member. Terry is very detail-oriented and extremely resourceful. She constantly searches for new ideas and ways to improve efficiency. Terry has come up with very high innovative resources for respondents and for the staff. For example, in 2016, Terry and the Office of Probation staff had numerous meetings with IT to design, test, and implement a process to upload our courtesy reminder letters on the attorney's state bar private profile instead of sending by email. We started uploading our letters to the respondent's private profile in August 2016. Respondents can access their courtesy reminder letter on their private profile 24/7. This was such a great success that in 2017, OCT started uploading their own letters to the attorney's private profile. Another innovation from Terry was to have an Office of Probation online portal for respondents. Terry and the Office of Probation staff also had numerous meetings with the vendor and IT to design, test, and implement this high resource for respondents. The OCMS Probation portal was officially launched in January 2023. Respondents can access the portal 24/7 to review the Office of Probation courtesy reminder letter, the court order conditions and due dates. Respondents are also able to upload their compliance documents and submit their quarterly reports in the portal by clicking on the prompts and sign the reports using DocuSign. The portal also has links for the rules of professional conduct, links to register for ethics school, CTA school, MPRE, as well as many other informational guides and resources. The portal has has been a huge success. We received many compliments from respondents about how efficient and accessible the OCMS portal is. Thank you, Terry, for all your hard work and your support for all of us. Next up is Mark Hart from the Office of Information Technology.
So Matt actually gave his recognition to Yu Zhao a little bit ahead of schedule in the program. So we are going to go to Leah.
Yes, and what I am going to do, because we are actually a little bit ahead of schedule in the program altogether, I'm going to ask any of the peer recognition award recipients who want to, or I should say are willing to, say a few words about how you feel about receiving the award or anything else you want to share to speak up. So that's Kenneth, Brady, Devin, Gordon, we heard from you a little bit earlier, Jennifer, Dave, Jennifer Zelnick, Keith, Kulan, we did hear from you, Kirsten, Lisette, Louise, Mark, Mary Lou, Rosinda, Taher, Terry. If any of you care to share your thoughts or reactions to being recognized, we'd love to give you the floor.
I'll say really briefly, thank you, Duan, for nominating me. I've been at the State Bar for a little over a year now, and I actually switched industries. I was an anthropologist before, so I've just felt really welcomed by everyone at the bar. I've enjoyed working not only in the Office of Access and Inclusion, but with Leah and with folks on COPRAC and other issues, and obviously with OGC. I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do with regulatory reform next. Thank you.
Devin, go ahead.
I just wanted to say thank you to Audrey for the recognition and the award. It's such an honor, and it's been such a pleasure working at the State Bar in the Office of Admissions and the State Bar Court. And just wanted to say thank you so much.
Great. Anybody else?
Could I just take a quick second to thank Jessica Jorgensen as well as her peers. It's just an honor being on a team with such a wonderful group, and it just makes coming to work every day really a joy. I know there are jobs where you just like you wait for Friday. I find myself looking forward to Mondays because we have such a good group. So thank you.
I also want to say thank you to Julie and to the entire Office Chief Trial Counsel. Everybody's been so supportive, and I've been here a little bit over a year as well. And I can't say enough good things about everyone that I come across. So thank you again. And I really couldn't do this without everybody's support. So thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to say something similar, and thank you, David, for nominating me. It was quite a surprise, and I just want to say what a pleasure and an honor it has been working in the Attorney Regulation Office, now the Division of Regulation. The people there are great. It's been a wonderful time. I'm almost reluctant to retire, but I think it's long past time. So thank you all for having me, and it's been a lot of fun, and I wish everybody at the bar the best. It's a great organization with great people.
Oh, thank you, Louise. Anybody else? Just speak up because it's hard to.
Mark Harvey.
Yeah, go ahead, Mark.
First of all, thanks to Kelly. That was very nice and generous of you. All the kind words you said, and to everybody who I guess made nominations to me. You know, I just think it's very easy to do my job here because the people at the State Bar are an amazing group of people to work with, and especially my colleagues and friends in intake. So thank you all very much.
Thanks, Mark. Anybody else?
I also want to thank Rebecca for my nomination, and very honored and fortunate to work with such a great group of colleagues at State Bar Court and at the State Bar in general. So thank you again.
Thank you. All right, I don't want to cut anybody off.
I'll just say very briefly, thank you to Lean and Team OGC. So fortunate to work with such a wonderful group of people within OGC and the rest of the bar. So, and thank you for putting on this wonderful event too. It's been great to learn more about my colleagues and all the great work we all do. Thank you.
Okay. Well, if nobody else wants to share any words, that really wraps up our formal program for today. Congratulations to everyone, and I hope you all feel a little uplifted. I know I certainly do as signing off on this Zoom. I do want to say we want to keep this feeling going, and you know that we have 2 in-person staff appreciation events coming up, one in San Francisco, one in LA. And also following this meeting, you'll see an email from me announcing something new that we are doing, encouraging you to get out with your teams and do a little bit of volunteering. We know that working here means that we are committed to the public, to public protection, and to the communities that we all love and care about. And we want to help you foster that by giving you some work time to get together with your team and do some volunteer work over the holidays. Not mandatory, of course, but anything that you feel inclined to do, we just want to offer you that space to do it. And so please look for that email from me. All we ask is that you send some photos in of what you guys have done. I think this is a wonderful way for us as an organization to reflect our values, what we care about, and then hopefully to be able to share that out with the public writ large. So please look out for me for that email. Thank you so much for joining us today, and congratulations again. Maybe we can give a real round of applause to all of our award recipients as we close out. So thank you. Please join me. Let's make some noise.
Yay!
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 Congratulations.
Everyone. All right. Bye-bye.